To make the point further that this wasn't some innocent withholding, when Peter asks, "How is it that you have contrived this deed in your heart?" the Greek word for deed, pragma, is always used in the New Testament in a negative sense, as a something wicked. So when we think of keep back, we might be tempted or persuaded to think that they are just innocently keeping something from themselves and, not giving the 100% is the crime. But this is a willful deception where they are trying to get glory and honor by telling Peter and God and the assembled community that they are giving everything when in fact they are not. And we have to think of this action in the context of that previous passage where the goods were being sold and distributed. As members of the community, were they taking part of those distributions that others had given into? It seems like the community had a good thing going on here. So why'd they act the way they did? If we're being honest, they're kind of just doing what we all do nowadays, right? They're looking out for number one, themselves. Take them out of the story and place them in a modern context, and the idea of someone hedging their bets when investing in something new and unknown, claiming to be doubling down and getting back pats from all those around you for giving everything you had, but in reality, keeping something back so they wouldn't be toast if things go sideways, we'd probably consider that wise and prudent. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So what they did doesn't sound so bad to our modern ears. Certainly it's not worthy of death. Maybe that's why we find this story so unsettling. But when we are called to live and work in a community, selfish individualism is a cancer that spreads fast and is almost impossible to contain. We are social creatures. We are at our best when we live together and gather in community. We may rightly see the story of Ananias and Sapphira as a fable, much like the story of Adam and Eve in Genesis 3. There, the offense was acting contrary to God's plan for the world and how humans were to live in community with the earth and its plants and its creatures. Here in Acts, they're striking a blow against the Jesus plan for community with each other. In a larger sense, this story has dire implications and warnings for us all now. While we citizens of the earth, especially us in the very individualistic United States, do not practice common community of goods, we do ultimately share all things in common. When we damage or destroy parts of the earth, we are reducing the common property. When we cut social safety nets and turn our backs on those in need,